Okay, so we just got done doing the Master's Hammer and Chisel Max Strength. This is the second time we've done this workout. Had we not missed a day, this would have been the third time. But being our second time, we really heavied up the weights today, and that made a huge difference. The first time we went through this, we might have said, oh, it was a good workout, really enjoyed it or something. I don't know, I'd have to go back and look. But today, very challenging, especially the 1-minute sections of the pull-ups. Doggone it, that burns my lats. You do a pull-up, one full minute of pull-ups, and then you do 1 full minute of chin-ups, like a few minutes later. So it's not that big of a break in between. And in between that, you're doing pullovers, which is also hitting your lats, and then you go into rows, which is hitting your lats. So you get a nice, good back workout in that section. But you're doing legs basically in between each one, each upper body move. So you hit your shoulders pretty good with a 1-minute shoulder press. And what other major upper body? We get basically back and shoulders. A little bit of chest. We do push-ups for a minute, and then we do the chest press, a set of 8 on the chest press. So overall total body workout, excellent workout. I picked the right weights today. Maybe on some of the leg moves, I could have gone up a little bit more weight. When we do the sumo squats, I'm holding a 35. It might be better for me to grab like 230s or 225 or something to get to the 50-pound mark and just hold them here instead of trying to hold one weight here. Just hold them between the legs and go down that way. That might be the only thing that I would go up in, but otherwise, a real blaster today. Good one.
Yeah, I'm with Phillip. Definitely picked a lot better weights this time than what I did last time, and that does make a big difference. The other thing that I did a little bit different was on the leg moves. Again, I just tried to go a lot lower than what I have been going. The step-ups. By the time you get to the step-ups, I'm so tired. My legs are completely dead because you are doing back lunges. You're doing regular air squats, you're doing sumo squats, you're doing deadlifts, you're doing morning glories. I mean, you're doing so many different leg routines, so by the time you actually get to this one, your legs are just done. So you get up and you're like, ugh. And so if you're not careful, you'll go boom as you come down because you just kind of want to get off. But I did that.
Instead of getting off, Casey just stays on the top of the bed. She doesn't get off. She just says, I'm just going to stay here.
It's easier that way. But yeah, I caught myself 1 or 2 times where I came down too quickly. I was just letting the weights take me down instead of me controlling it going down. So I need to concentrate a little bit more on that aspect of it. But overall, I feel good. I'm with Phillip again on the chest. I could probably go up, but the heaviest we have is 35s right now. So can't really go up anymore on that. But I will say this, by the time you get to, I was worried about the rows not being enough because I think that was one thing we did say last time. If you really concentrate on the back movement, instead of trying to do 25 and have that set number this time, I try to just do a real nice controlled and pinch. And I actually found myself when we did the chin-ups, I actually had to stop, shake it out, move up a little bit, and then get back into it because I was, all through here was just completely on fire. So yes, I found that to be, and again it goes back to, it's because I was doing a little bit more of a slowed control and then trying to hold it for a split second at the bottom. So as you can tell, I'm out of breath.
Yeah, and like she was saying on the rows, instead of us just going row, 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 you know, we just kind of real slow, and when you get the elbow as high as you can get it, and kind of just control it the whole time. 35, she used 35, I used 35. Even for me, 35 was enough. I really felt a good burn. Could I have done 40s maybe, but then I probably wouldn't have gone as slow as I did. So really good. I'm with you, those darn chin-ups. I only did about 15 of them with the assist band, and I came off and went, oh my gosh, and my lats were just burning. And then I got back on, I got to the 20, but my goodness, that was a tough set. Tough set.
Yeah, but that's where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought. After you do that, And then you get down to do your row section. I found it where the 35s are very challenging this week, where last week I felt like I wasn't challenged at all. So again, it just goes back to your pace will make a big difference on what a weight feels like. But yeah, I thought it was really good. I just still the step-ups and the Bulgarian splits. Anything with legs. I was already a little bit tender still from yesterday's workout on my quads. So, but overall, I enjoyed today's routine. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we're noticing now that we're getting into some of these workouts for the second, possibly third time, is that where the first time when we did it, we would go away going, hey, that was a good workout, but I just don't know if it was a good enough workout. But now that we've figured out our weights, these have become a lot more challenging. So don't let week one fool you if you're a little bit more advanced in your weightlifting and all those kind of things. Week one, when you watch the videos are a little deceiving when you just preview it. You go, oh my goodness, that looks like it's going to tear you up, and so you grab lighter weights. Where today, now that we've done them, we know, no, go grab the 35s, go grab the 30s, go whatever you need, and get through it. And then you're finding yourself a little bit out of wind, and it turns into a little bit more cardio because there's no breaks.
No.
It's 30 straight minutes of weightlifting, like a weightlifting cardio, because you're doing 1 minute here, 1 minute there, and then you're doing your so-called heavy lift for a set of 8. So. Good.
Yeah, I'm so tired, y'all.
The fact that Casey's kind of short on words today, so that's news.
I'm so tired. I did not want to get out of bed a minute ago to go make dinner. I was like,
I had to, she put her hand out. She said, can you get me up? And so I got her up and I sat where she was where she was sitting on the bed. And as soon as she got up, she saw me sitting there. She said, she fell right back into my lap. And she says, this is so comfortable. And I said, you gotta get up. Yes. So yesterday, it was her pulling me off I was watching the Bulls game, but I was like, we gotta work out, okay. So today it was me saying, come on, we gotta work out.
Today was a long day at work too, though.
But that's why
I did a lot of heavy lifting at work already, and it took a lot out of me. So I'm sitting here going, bleh.
But that's why it's important to have that accountability partner.
Yes.
Because otherwise, sometimes you just go, I don't think so.
That would have been me today. I would have just even last night, I told him a minute ago, I said, I don't even remember falling asleep. I've just been so tired. I don't know what's going on with me lately, but I'm just tired.
It's the hammer and the chisel.
No. I think it's the nutrition aspect of it. Maybe my iron's a little low. I need to take iron supplements. I don't know. Anyway, what I was going to say.
Well, it's because you're pumping iron.
I'm getting huge. It's because I'm getting so big.
That was a pretty big.
It takes so much to fuel this body. No, what I was going to say is, it just goes back to show that, sometimes when you watch reviews over a program and you're in the first week, and they're saying that it's not very good, I remember saying that where it's only the first week, let's give it a chance.
Yes.
And this is the reason why, is because it does take a little bit for your body to adjust and for you to figure everything out in order to get the most of the program. So sticking with it. I'm enjoying the program now that we're out. And like I said, the first week was pretty rough as far as me wondering if we're going to make it through it or not, or if I was going to quit because it was too easy. But now I'm finding myself where I'm feeling really good when I'm
when you look at the clock now and it says 10 minutes left, you're like, oh crap. And then you know what move's coming. And you're like, especially like yesterday, you knew that pistol squat move was coming. And you still had 10 minutes to go, and the only move left is the pistol squat move, which takes 10 minutes to do, and it's excruciating. It's in 8 minutes because it takes you down to the 2-minute mark for the cool down. So 8 minutes, because you do the lunge and you do this, it takes 2 minutes just to get through 15, and then you gotta go to the other side, and you go back and forth again. Man, and that's just exhausting just thinking about it.
The other thing I was gonna say is that I did different this time is I wear a long sleeve shirt.
We're in our garage, and
no, you're not letting me go where I'm going.
Okay, go. Oh, I know where you're going. I know where she's going. Go ahead.
It's my story.
Okay, you tell the story.
Anyway, last week when we did this, I really hurt back here on the back of the tricep because of the bands. They were catching my arm when I was doing the military presses. So this time I told myself, I said, what are we doing today? And once I found out what we were doing, I was like, wait, is this that one? And sure enough it was, so I said, I'm changing. Actually, I was already dressed, and I was like, no. I went and took off my shirt, and I put this shirt on because it's a little bit thicker, and it is cold in our gym right now because it's cold outside, snowy. But I didn't struggle with it today, where last week, man, I was like this, but it wasn't because it was too hard, it was hurting. It was like, ah, every time you went up. So on this day, wear a long sleeve shirt, so that way you don't hurt your arms.
Or if you watch me on that move, I really extend it way back. Now, Casey made this point last week to me, I think it was off camera, that I'm working more of the back shoulder than the front of the shoulder, because you're pressing more here and I'm pressing more back here, so I'm working more a little bit further back. But if you put that band way behind you on that single foot, the bands won't hit your arms as much, but it still hits them from time to time. So
wear a long sleeve shirt.
yeah, my long sleeve shirt.
I know what hurt.
Listen to Casey.
That's what I learned.
All right, we will see you tomorrow. I have no idea what tomorrow is, so another day, another workout. Oh, and we're gonna do a review on the Masters Hammer and Chisel versus Body Beast and give you an idea on the difference on that. If you don't have either program, that'll kind of give you an idea on which program to choose. Yes, we are. I thought about that because I had that question in my own head before we bought the Masters Hammer and Chisel. How's it going to compare? A lot of people did. And then we can also do the Masters Hammer and Chisel versus 21 Day Fix and or 21 Day Fix Extreme, and let you know what the differences are in all the programs. That way you can say, I want to do a full-blown Sagi workout, or I want to do a full-blown autumn workout before I do Masters Hammer and Chisel, or I just want to do Masters Hammer and Chisel because that's where it fits for me. But we'll do that in another video.
Later.
All right, talk to you later.